I recognize my own human limitations.
Yes.
So for me to sit here and say, I will be able to love anyone on planet Earth unconditionally.
Yeah, that's impractical.
I'll be lying to myself if I say that I'm capable of that. And I'm only able to experience the world from my perspective outward.
Yeah.
I don't project my perspective on anyone or anything. I just offer, this is my opinion based on my experience.
Yes.
Now but again, and to clarify, I don't think that there's anything wrong with placing certain conditions, as long as if those conditions are helpful for you. If they are helpful, if they're constructive, if they enable you to be able to, grow, it adds value to you. If it, especially if it's not something that is a necessity for you to like live. If you're like, no, I prefer, like for me, I prefer when someone is saying their expression of love, they understand that it's not connected to any pain or trauma, disrespect, any of those things. It doesn't carry any negative energy. It's something that needs to add value to me, that to help me grow, help me, support.
Yes.
There's a bunch of adjectives that you can associate with that for me. Yes. And then it's more actionable, right? Where I can pinpoint like, okay, these sets of actions. I'm very good with my words. Anyone can sit there and I can do some poetry and some flowetry and, and you're like, oh man, he really loved me because he said all these things. Like, no, I'm just good with my words.
Actions.
But to me, if life is energy, then energy is something that's always in motion. Then to me, any form or expression of energy should always carry some motion, and motion equals action.
Yes, right. That is beautiful, man. Thank you very much for that. Unconditional love, right? As long as it carries, positive energy, right? Constructive energy, like it is not manipulative, right? No. It is not, it doesn't carry any negative connotation to it, nothing. No. And I think, that is everything at the end of the day, right? Where, talking about even love in general, man, love is just, peace, like positivity, it doesn't have to be just intimate, right? But, growing someone, adding value to their life, right? It's not controlling, it's not manipulative, it's not lying to someone, trying to protect them, all the stuff, right? That is actually a good way of explaining, this concept to us. And it's very practical too, because we were talking about the unconditional love. I was like, man, my goodness, unconditional love, right? It's like, you have to love someone unconditionally, even you know them or you don't know them, right? And then this example was like, so what if this person hurt someone that I, care? Like, let's say if I have a kid, someone hurts my kid, like, man, that unconditional love is flying off the windows, man. Hey, man, you catching these hands, man. Let's just put it there or whatever, bro. Yeah. But so I'm like, man, this unconditional love, man, to practice it, then that is just impossible. But
so something you just said just really sparked a different train of thought for me just now.
Yes.
Where when you said that the expression of the energy of love has to be pure. And then I was like, that's the unconditional love. Right?
Yes.
It's a pure expression of the energy. And if there's such a thing as unconditional love, to me, the way my brain functions and the way that I choose to perceive life, I believe like that would be the only parameter or space where you can qualify a love as unconditional.
Wow.
Like when I send this energy to you, there's nothing attached to it or associated with it other than the pure intention to add value, support, constructiveness, help, joy, happiness to your life. There's nothing. There's no other signature that's associated with this. Because there's right. Like so now, if we bring back the previous conversation, someone sends this expression of energy towards in the direction of whoever, but there's something attached to that expression of the energy. I'm sending you this energy, to I love you, right? And I'm buying this for you, but there's an intention attached to that you're going to receive it and reciprocate and give me something back too. And we can go down the line, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm sending this to you, this expression of my energy, with nothing other than the purest thought and the purest intention to add value to your life.
Yes.
Whether you reciprocate that energy back to me doesn't matter. Like I don't necessarily need you to reciprocate anything back.
Yes.
But because of how I presently feel in the moment, I'm just going to, right, from my heart center to yours.
Yes.
Hey man, take that, right?
Man,
If we're talking about unconditional love in that form, like, because it's an energy that, just like I'm happy, I want you to be happy, so I smile to make you smile, because I'm sending you the energy of happiness.
Yes.
If we're talking about, and if we're using love in the same perspective, then yes, right? Like there's no condition attached to that.
Yes.
Because then, let's go through certain emotions. When I'm angry, right? And then I look at you and you might be having a great day, but now I send you this energy of anger just to provoke you, to like draw you into this conversation and this dialogue of, right now we're trading blows or we're trading words, right? So and what was my intent by sending that energy out to you? To provoke you, and to destroy you, right? Like, so it's different. So there's conditions associated with that. So that's, to me, like, again, it's just based off of what you said. That's the only way I can see that when someone says, okay, I love unconditionally.
Yes.
If you're talking about in that format, cool, right?
Yes.
I guess, right?
And that is super practical, man.
That's very practical.
As you were talking, man, remember, I'm pretty sure this was like 2 years ago, right? I even have the record on my phone, right? And remember when I was talking about what love is? You said love, is the purest expression, right? Unconditional love, right?
Yes.
Just, there's no condition, just pure form, right?
Yes.
That if you don't reciprocate that to me, it's all good.
Yes.
I remember the definition of love that we said, man, that, if I love myself so much, right? I have so much love within me that, I give it out willingly, right? Yes. Whether you reciprocate that love to me, it doesn't matter, because I have so much love to give out. And now to just bring you back to this is like, wow.
Yes. And and understanding my human limitations, right? And certain things that, based on my moral compass and my moral standings, right? Do I give a pure form of my expression of love to everyone on planet Earth? I do not. And I'll be lying if I said that I did, right? Like there are some individuals, I don't wish any harm to them, but I'm not feeding them with any of my expression of love or positive energy, right?
Yes.
But I'm aware of that. And maybe at some point in my life I might grow to be some sage sipping tea in the mountains, but not right now. Not right now.
Sipping tea in the mountains.
Not right now. There's just some people that they're not worthy.
Sunshine.
They're not worthy. Just because of morally, ethically where they stand. And I think it would be irresponsible for me to put energy towards supporting someone that their intentions are not good in the manner in which they treat other human beings or the way they live life. So no.
Oh, wow, wow. That is beautiful, man. Thank you very much for that. It's your DFB Uncle. You know the drill. Go ahead and click the subscribe button right now.